Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
There you are, Hunter. I need to speak to you. It's important. So, the Midnight Sun has arrived. Despite our best efforts, threatening to end the lives of millions.
And Chthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
I agree. Life is too precious. We must save everyone we can.
I thought you'd agree.
Hydra is everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you. But I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before our final showdown with Lilith.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I have dreamed of fighting side by side with such a warrior.
Well, now is your chance. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
Buonazua.
The slumbering giant beneath the darkest of holes.
Does slumbering giant refer to Banner, Chthon, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore.
I gotta go check in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens?
No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay.
How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride. Hunter, is there any way to buckle up for a head-on collision with a demonic horde? I'm not even sure demonic horde is the appropriate term. I gotta ask Nico for a refresher on occult terminology.
How do you feel about taking down an elder god?
Can't run from the devil, as my abuelita would say. So better grab it by the horns and, well, the next part isn't safe for work. Mi abuelita is a real spark plug.
And are you prepared for the less desirable scenario where we do not make it?
Nope, I'm in complete denial. It's gonna go like this. Save the world, go home, give my brother a big hug, throw a barbecue for the neighborhood.
We plan, but gods laugh. Do you not want to say goodbye to your loved ones, just in case?
Can't just do that over the phone. And I'll say my goodbyes to the Suns at the absolute last minute. Last minute Robbie, they used to call me. The panic and fear keeps me real.
And how are you passing the time until our big moment?
I tuned the hell ride for the 4th time. I read the last page of all my comics just in case. And, trying to be chill before my head catches fire. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up. The 5th time's the charm.
Hey, long time no see. The best way for me to help Aunt May, MJ, everyone back home is to be here. But being here, I just wish I was back with them. They worry about me. But the only way to ensure nobody gets hurt is to throw myself at the big, scary, Lilith-shaped problem.
We are defenders.
No way, you were in the Defenders too? Doctor Strange recruited me once, but he told me it was a secret. We were secret Defenders. Oh, wait, does that mean I shouldn't have told you? No, pretend I didn't say anything.
It is not easy, Peter. With or without a mask, people worry about us, and we worry about them.
Sounds about right. I just wish I could warn them, you know? Something.
Both you and Blade seem rather unfazed about the imminent invasion of this dimension by a homicidal elder god.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario I've lived through.
Just how many have you been through, Carol?
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event when you just have to let go and, I don't know, roll with it. All you have to do is be ready to fight for what you care about when the time comes.
I will stand ready to fight for life then. And when I say life, I mean Charlie.
That dog is totally adorbs. Well, half dog. What is he? A demon dog?
I believe the breed is technically called a hellhound.
Right. Well, I'm fighting for my fur baby too. Call me a crazy cat lady, but I am not going to let some hangry elder god eat Chewie. Or your dog. Not on my watch.
We must all draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Pet eating is definitely mine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about what you can't control. You'll face Lilith soon enough.
What should I do between now and then?
How you spend your possibly last moments on this version of Earth is your choice. I, for one, have always been curious about what's really under the hood of Robbie's ride, and tonight, I'm determined to find out.
You look cool, calm, and collected, considering the circumstances.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing, but you know that. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit hits the fan with Cthon, there's no other place I'd rather be than parked right here with my friends.
I could not think of a more honorable band of heroes to spend the end of my days with myself.
Same. We gotta make the most of the good times while we can, because when the shit gets unreal, we might not have any time left.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Everything according to plan.
Is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have 9 heads? Centuries ago.
Very nice.
I bet Lilith isn't going to like this. Just give up now.
Welcome assistance.
Coming at you.
get that. Perhaps I underestimated them. Back into the fray.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. That was really something. It is good to be back in the fight. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare? Their time is short.
Follow my movement.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Anyone down for a last movie before the end of the world?
Yes. Let me log into Piotr's WatchMax Plus account.
We did this at Xavier's once. Had Ride of the Valkyries stuck in my head for a week. It was fine till the Sentinels attacked. Then it was cool.
Why do all the talking kitten cartoons have 5 hearts?
Oh, Piotr, you big softy.
Okay, the movie we're watching tonight is none other than Summer Camp Tango.
Me and Maria rehearsed every move in this film.
Yeah, my cousins forced me to watch it every summer. So I'm very much into this idea.
Hunter, wanna watch a bad 80s movie with us before we face a hungering elder god? Hunter, wanna watch a bad 80s movie with us before we face a hungering elder god?
Yes.
Yay, for fun!
Entertainment on the eve of battle? Yes.
Yay, for fun! Ileana keeps the limbo fully stocked, so refreshments are a portal away, just ask. Quiet, quiet! Here we go.
Slobs against the snobs. Never understood what it meant. Clint and Natasha always referenced the slobs against the snobs. Never understood what it meant.
Until recently, it could have been the Midnight Suns against the Avengers.
That makes Tony the snob.
And Nico is definitely the slob.
I'll own it.
Crappy 80s movie.
Hey, I didn't say anything about the shape-shifting aliens.
Do not apply logic to a crappy 80s movie.
I just want to know. Hey, I didn't say anything about the shape-shifting aliens plan to judge the dance contest. I just want to know how the slobs plan to push that much chili through the sprinkler system.
With enough pressure, you can push chili through anything. Don't ask me how I know that.
The head counselor is a Russian spy.
Yup, it's an 80s movie.
Of course, the head counselor is a Russian spy.
Yup, it's an 80s movie.
How much did Soviet Russia care about teen hijinks?
Now that's a dance.
More than you think.
Okay, I see the appeal.
It's
Now
magical.
that's a dance contest.
Magic is the one
Okay,
thing this movie
I see the
didn't
appeal.
have.
But you
It's
anyway
magical.
because it is heartwarming.
Magic is the one thing this movie didn't have.
But you liked it anyway because it is heartwarming pablum.
Maybe.
New York's been through a lot.
Look like you're dragging a bit. Another can of start drive?
I'm still working on
Look like you're dragging a bit. Want another can of start drive?
I'm still working on my first one.
Tony, I notice you aren't drinking any yourself.
I'm saving them all for you. Besides, I'm wired enough.
I'm a little worried about time. We only have a prototype, and we still have to make one for each of the team members.
Well, if we have to stay up all night, that's what we'll do. Better than sitting around watching TV with Wolverine, eh?
They say idle hands do Mephisto's work.
Did you just make a joke?
I didn't realize Johnny Blaze's real name was Idle Hands.
Hold on, Doc. Did you just make a joke?
I still do that from time to time.
Same difference, right?
It's starting to feel like normal around here.
End of the world, normal. Same difference, right?
Just keep working, Tony.
You know, when I graduated, been one hell of a wild ride, hasn't it, Hunter?
It is about to get wilder.
You know, when I graduated MIT summa cum laude, I knew I was destined to found a billion-dollar tech empire. But if you told me I would one day trade in my state-of-the-art Avengers lab for a demon-powered forge in a haunted abbey and my Nobel Prize-winning staff of scientists for Dr. Spooky and the Jolly Green Giant, I'd have told you I didn't believe in fairy tales.
I do hope your workmates are treating you well.
Oh yeah, we've got a real dysfunctional office vibe going on back here.
I do hope your workmates are treating you well.
Oh yeah, we've got a real dysfunctional office vibe going on back here. But if I had to pick one coworker who I said was my absolute favorite, I would have to go with Babs, the adorable Babylonian demon who lives in the furnace.
You prefer the demon in the forge to Strange?
Well, Babs is surprisingly helpful, especially for an evil entity that keeps whispering, "Kill them all," in my ear, over and over again.
Tony, should I be worried?
Well, just keep your door locked at night and you'll be fine. Gotcha! I've been waiting for that a long time. I scared the 300-year-old demon child of Lilith?
Do not scare me like that. You keep pulling pranks.
I scared the 300-year-old demon child of Lilith? I can die now.
You keep pulling pranks like that, and you might.
The look on your face right now. Priceless. But not as priceless as it will be when you see what we've been burning the midnight oil over.
What have you been working on?
Plus, I wouldn't want to... Top secret. I'd send you an NDA, but I'm pretty sure my executive assistant is Lillian now.
I do not like waiting.
Plus, I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. So, sorry, boss, but you'll just have to wait.
I do not like waiting. Or surprises.
And I used to not like magic all that much, but here we are. Don't worry, you'll get the big reveal in the morning. Oh, which reminds me, I better get back at it.
The sense of demonic gloom lurking in the flames, it's almost like we're back in the workshop at Adventure's Tower. If you ignore the sense of demonic gloom lurking in the flames, it's almost like we're back in the workshop at Adventure's Tower. It's really good. Almost.
You seem quite occupied here.
I think I can keep It's good. It's really good, actually. If I can keep myself busy enough, I think I can keep the darkness at bay.
Uneasy. Do not be afraid to rely on your friends. They can support you when you feel uneasy.
I'm doing exactly that. In this forge with the scientific instruments laid out before me, it feels safe. I hope I can hold on to that for as long as I can. It turns out all I needed was to get my hands on a decent set of mass spectrometers and to be reunited with those two. I miss them. I don't want them to hear. Their egos are big enough already.
I will leave you to finish whatever it is you are working on here.
The God Killer has been displaying some strange behavior. The God Killer has been displaying some strange behavior.
You mean besides the glowing?
Yes, besides the glowing. This concerns you directly, I think. I've noticed whenever you're in its presence, the artifact begins to almost pulsate, like it comes alive for you. What do you make of that?
We have to hope it is a good thing. Because the alternative... Whatever it means, we have to hope it is a good thing. Because the alternative...
would be yet another potentially world-ending threat for us to deal with. And this one would be right here under our noses.
Is it still safe for me to pick up?
I suspect you're the only one of us who can. I don't think the God Killer wants anyone else touching it.
I will just pray that is a good thing.
I haven't seen you out here in years, Sarah.
This particular piece of ground is scarred for me with memories I rather forget. You know that.
Then why retread old traumas?
My sister can to remind me that we can do this, that it can be done. My sister can be slain. This is where it happened the first time, when Hunter
gave their life to take hers.
And saved the world. Why couldn't she just stay dead?
It's time to face her again. Are you ready for that?
Seems everyone here is as ready as they can be anyway.
Yes, but are you ready to lose a sister and possibly a child a second time?
No one is ever ready for that. But my personal pain and losses are nothing in the scheme of things.
Well, they are something to me. You recognize this place, don't you, Hunter?
Yes. This is where I killed
your mother. You made so many sacrifices
yes.
to put Lilith to rest and gave up your own life to do it. I'm just sorry you have to go through it. You made so many sacrifices to put Lilith to rest then. I'm just sorry you have to go through it all again.
Sacrificing myself for others.
I know. That's what makes
I do not
so
mind
special.
sacrificing myself for others. If I do
I know. That's what makes you so special.
Besides,
and I will be.
If I do die this time around, I know you will be waiting for me on the other side.
And I will be, if it comes down to that. But I don't think it will.
Why would it be any different this time?
Because everything is different now. You won't be facing Lilith alone this time.
I did not have friends in my last life.
You have friends who will fight by your side.
I did not have friends in my last life.
I'm glad you got to live again to make them. The friends you made here won't let you die this time.
You cannot assure that.
No, not for sure. But I like your chances. You should speak to Sarah while you're here. She loves you like her own child, you know. We both do.
I have.
I couldn't help but overhear some of I see you've spoken to Agatha. She's right, you know.
I have.
I couldn't help but overhear some of your conversation. She's right, you know. Things are different this time. I won't make the same mistake I did last time by sending you into battle against my sister alone. I tried my best to prepare you then, but now I understand how I failed you. I isolated you, trained you to become what I wanted you to be, and I lost you because of it. Well, I'm not.
I am proud of my sacrifice.
Well, I'm not. I treated you like you were just a weapon. But you're more than that. More than the hunter. You're the only child I had, ever will have. Just promise me, I won't lose you again.
Alive, dead, slaying a renegade dragoon, I'm not going anywhere. Alive, dead, slaying a renegade dragoon, I'm not going anywhere. I will haunt you for the rest of your years. You will not be able to get rid of me.
Oh, Hunter. How I love you.
And I you.
Well, I ought to let you get back to your night. I don't think I've been this emotional in years. Well, I ought to let you get back to your night. There's an abbey full of people who are waiting for you. Best to get to them before it gets too late.
Good night, Sarah.
I'll see you in the morning.
Just in time. He is almost here.
The decision to sell my soul was mine alone.
Why did you not tell me, Mother?
The decision to sell my soul was mine alone.
You did it to save.
I never wanted to make you feel responsible for the sacrifice I made. Do anything to protect her children.
But you did it to save
different.
Me.
A mother would do anything to protect her children. I am no different. I love you, child. I do anything for you. And stand by my side. All I ask is for you to make it all worth it. And stand by my side.
To trust me.
I thought you might say that.
You know I cannot betray those who have grown to trust me.
But when you fail, I thought you might say that. My offer will still stand. I just want you to know that when you fail, my offer will still stand. I love you.
Do me no favors, Mother.
Why won't you accept how much I love you?
I know you believe it, but I fear your love is a poison. I know you believe it, but I fear your love is a poison.
I am its antidote. Oh, child.
You cannot stop
The
us.
world is poison.
I will face
I am its antidote.
You cannot stop us, Mother. I will face you.
You always have.
I'm not a man of science or a man of magic. We ought to check that the God Killer works as advertised. I'm not a man of science or a man of magic. We ought to check that the God Killer works as advertised. You know, this isn't the first time Hydra's turned to the occult. Back during the war, Baron von Strucker tried just about everything to get a leg up on the Allies. I remember Project Lazarus, when he tried to create an army of undead Nazi super soldiers.
A force like that would have been a powerful weapon indeed. It is fortunate that you stopped him. A force like that would have been a powerful weapon indeed. It is fortunate that you stopped him.
Did we? I can't help but look at these augmented Hydra soldiers and wonder if Strucker's work lives on through them, or unlives. To be caught between life and
Faustus's serum.
Forced into an endless war. Is it so much of a stretch? To be caught between life and death, forced into an endless war? That's a fate I wouldn't wish on anyone.
Should I be taking this personally?
Not at all what I was talking about. We both find ourselves called back into duty in the middle of a long war. The difference is we have a choice. No one's forcing us to pick up our shield or sword when the call to battle comes. It's a decision we make for ourselves each and every day.
One thing is certain, Steve. Regardless of the century, you are an honorable man.
I'm just trying to do what's right. But thank you, Hunter. That's kind of you to say.
You are gonna love this. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes I even impress myself.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Back again.
Sounds relaxing.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. Back again. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
I was obsessed with the sun as a kid. A huge nuclear reactor fueling all light and life in our solar system. I was obsessed with the sun as a kid. A huge nuclear reactor fueling all light and life in our solar system. And then looking up at the stars at night and realizing there were other nuclear reactors, some of them even bigger and brighter, probably supporting planets just like ours. I was blown away.
And now?
I want to say I still am, but I saw countless stars while I was in the Kree Star Force. White dwarfs, red giants, even a couple of neutrino stars. Sadly, the sense of wonder eventually wears off, like most things.
We all change and grow. The things that we once found curious are now mundane. It is proof. We all change and grow. The things that we once found curious are now mundane. It is proof of how far we have come.
I guess you're right. Heck, I know you're right. The Kree's Psyche Magnetron took me pretty far from some Boston girl. Kree DNA will open a lot of doors for you. Makes a girl wonder where I'd be without it. What would the life of regular Carol Danvers look like?
You would have found new ways to break boundaries and set new records. Probably break those as well. You would have found new ways to break boundaries and set new records. Probably break those as well.
I do love the sound of a glass ceiling shattering, and it would be nice to know that I did it with no extraterrestrial help, so to speak. You're stuck with me. That's a thought. Maybe in another life. But for now, you're stuck with me in this one. Central is ready to work. Okay, what's high job? Central is ready to work. Okay, what's Hydra up to now? This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it down. Got some ops ready for you.
Good mood.
I've managed to locate a few.
All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Simple enough. All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
Their plan.
Do not allow her to distract you.
Consider it done. be immeasurable.
Haven't cut him loose yet.
You're not going. I haven't felt this strong since. Well, never mind. You're in trouble now. Your actions have consequences. Let's try this.
They still want a piece. I'm on it. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Possibly match your strength. Leave some for the rest of us. Walk in the light. Walk in the light.
I'll get you back next time. Insolence. So that's how you got this far.
not shaken their confidence.
You're falling apart, just like we expected.
Come get it.
You will pay.
If you still want it, come and get it.
This fight.
Don't blink. Don't blink.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey there.
Can I help you?
Hey there.
Anything I
Can I help you?
is the right thing. Anything I can do to stop Lilith is the right thing. You really aren't what I expected.
How so?
Agatha and Caretaker. You really aren't what I expected. The idea
How so?
of you was nearly beyond imagining. Agatha and Caretaker told so many stories. The idea of you was nearly beyond imagining, but the actual
Everyone
you,
tells me that.
rather normal.
I think they oversold the memory of me.
It's so. It wasn't by much.
Everyone tells me that.
It shouldn't be.
I think they oversold the memory of me.
It's so. It wasn't by much. It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The only gulf was Lilith's control over you. But that is no longer relevant. The only gulf was Lilith's control over you. But that is no longer relevant.
This is nice. You don't think so? It feels better.
That is why we are hanging out. It is exactly
This is nice.
what you deserve.
It feels better than I deserve.
No, it is exactly what you deserve.
And that is...
a chance.
Let's do this again soon, yes? Let's do this again soon, yes?
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
this mysterious secrecy business, and you have got to get over it too. Then tell them.
This isn't about me trying to be mysterious, Ileana.
Then tell them. Tell them what you know about the God Killer. Right now.
I will, but I need to do it in my own way. Yes, Tony feels the same.
You are so frustrated.
You are not to be trifled. Yes, Tony feels the same way. But the forces at work here are not to be trifled with. A single misstep could end things for all of us.
And you continuing to keep what you know a secret could end up with the same result. So think that over. But not for too long. We don't have time.
A successful collaboration. A successful collaboration. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help, Hunter.
How's it going, boss? Brought me the good stuff. How's it going, boss? Nice. Brought me the good stuff. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Good day, Hunter. Tony and I have been researching this God Killer as best we can. We've been limited. Tony and I have been researching this God Killer as best we can.
Something by now.
We've been limited by what's available to us here in the Abbey.
I should hope you have found something by now.
Well, the fact of the matter is that I have. It's a bit troubling, to tell you the truth. I really need to double-check my findings. There are a few more scrolls I should consult.
With me, then I trust you to let me know when the time is right. If you are not ready to share information with me, then I trust you to let me know when the time is right.
I appreciate your confidence in us. However, I fear the time may never be right. Perhaps I should tell you now. I suspected this blade had a connection to Cthon, but I didn't realize how intimate that connection truly was.
I am not sure I like where this is going.
I feel unclean even saying these words, but the God Killer wasn't just made to fight Cthon, it's made of Cthon.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry. This is somehow worse than what I was expecting. Could you repeat that?
The ancient texts tell of Cthon's last appearance in our plane when the forces of humanity assembled to drive him back, and in doing so, they sliced off part of the Dark God. That part was lost to the ages, until now. It has resurfaced, now forged into a weapon. The God Killer.
Incredible.
Part of me feels we should throw it into the forge right now and wash our hands of it completely.
When we barely understand it or what it could do? Throw it away so quickly? When we barely understand it or what it could do?
You're right, I'm only speaking about my feelings on the matter. Whatever this weapon can do, we need to know. It may be our last hope.
I feel drawn to it, like it wants me to pick it up.
I suspect you're the only one who could do it. Every attempt I've made to touch it has not gone well.
I knew it. I knew you were holding back something.
I had intended to consult with Hunter privately before telling the whole team, but yes, now you know.
I suspected it was part of Cthon. You don't normally encounter daggers that immediately make you feel like you want to throw them far out to sea.
I can feel the power of
But if you feel like picking it up, go on.
Like it is breathing. I can feel the power of it.
Something like that.
Rising and falling. Like it is breathing.
I could use something like that as a nightlight.
A weapon like this is not to be trifled with. I think we're very lucky that Red Skull kept it buried away as deep as he did.
What, was he socking it away for a rainy day?
He probably thought he could use it to kill Lilith.
This world's only big enough for one psycho-narcissist tyrant, I guess.
Of course.
And now it is ours, and let nothing stand in our way.
Just come out and say
Of course. Never mind.
Oh, knock it off with the mysterious stuff. Just come out and say what's on your mind.
For the God Killer. It's entirely possible Lilith could have an entirely different use for the God Killer.
That changes things.
She could use it to complete Chthon.
Hunter, I need you in the war room
Well,
as soon as possible.
that changes things.
Hunter, I need you in the war room as soon as possible.
Back again. I think we've got something for everyone. Back again. I think we've got something for everyone.
The Chaos Magic's power grows. The Chaos Magic's power grows. A welcome enhancement.
Just give me a target. Just give me a target.
I guess I could show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Better than I guess I could show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Better than
All taken care of. All taken care of.
I'm here if you need me. I'm here if you need me.
No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain, team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too. Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now.